No, I went to the UVS Ultra site and started looking at cards that I might play as sideboard pieces.
Oh, fair enough.
I just hit the search button.
Yeah, it's a lot of the cards that like would work are not ones you would play, right? It's not ones you would expect to have to fight into
Yeah,
Recovery Girl.
you have to be packing hate for Recovery Girl, which
Right.
sure you might take that to nationals, but did you really expect anyone to show up with it to webcam?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying is I've downplayed and down talked this character quite a bit just because, especially on webcam, I don't think anyone was going to do very well with her if bring her at all. So I've been shown completely wrong, obviously, in this instance. So, but that's it, right? Is when people get so comfortable with the absence of a deck like this, that's when they really excel. I think we saw that with Elder Taguro. You know, people were not ever believing in this combo that we knew existed, but we didn't have like a really solid way to pull it off until combined firepower. Um, and because no one was ready for it, no one had evading copy in their sideboard, right?
Yeah. So we can come back to that, but this is a turn where I think Andrew needs to apply a lot of pressure. I know his stage isn't super wide, but Corey committed Recovery Girl to pass his second foundation because he played three. He played a 3 diff into a 3 diff and checked a 3 on the second one.
Okay.
And so as Andrew, we need to like deal damage here while Corey can't rebuild his foundations and develop his stage.
Hmm. Looks like we're having a tough choice between the meeting Hanji here and after it took us so long to find the attacks that we really wanted, I'm not surprised we picked up the meeting Hanji.
Drawing 2 is good here. It's a good start. Not in love that we checked a 3, but you know, you take what you can get sometimes.
Got that good old Ymir rejuve. Little casual draw two. This is game 2. Recovery Girl took game 1 with a 30 damage throw. We were laughing about carbo loading, yet enormous axe is kind of the same thing, but 1 damage better.
I don't know if it's just my Discord, but I can't read a single card in Corey's stage. So
Yeah, I think the Discord is chugging along. It's been a long day for Discord.
but on Andrew's side, we're playing Amika's Flying Knee Strike and check 4. We're going to discard a card. Get in our 7 here, or 9 maybe, by losing a life. We are. Okay. I like this. I like this. This is what I said that I think Andrew needed to do.
Get in there early.
Yeah. And okay, so we're going to get a lot of resources out of Corey. So he popped the Desperate Struggle and the Warm and Bubbly to take this down to 2 damage.
Yeah.
So we didn't do enough damage, I don't think.
No,
We needed to do more than that, but
we did get Immortal Shapeshifter and Pulled from Danger. I don't think the Pulled from Danger is as stellar as it sounds like in this matchup, but that might buy us an extra turn or an extra partial block or something like that.
I'm not going to lie to you, Sam. I have no idea what that card does.
Which one? Pulled from Danger?
Pulled from Danger?
Or Pull from Danger. I don't think it's pulled. It's Pull from Danger. It's 1/4 minus 3 damage on a flip.
Okay.
And then it has deadlock E commit. This attack gets stunned too, which again I don't think is gonna be super relevant, but I've been proven wrong before. Ooh. I like how Andrew's video quality improved immensely, but then Corey's tanked.
Only one of them can be good at once.
Yeah, I can't have anything nice around here.
But this is a Grish's transformation. It's going to hit a little bit of ruin. Um, Andrew is going to check a 5 and regain a life, I believe. Um, Corey's going to make it a throw, rebuild off of his enormous axe. Again, this one doesn't do anything. It's just big. Oh, Andrew's going to just take 6 off this. There's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, it's unless he secretly started to pack that throw hate. You know, we haven't seen it yet. It might have come in from the sideboard, but until we see that throw hate, you got to imagine this damage is very reliable.
This is Jaw Titan?
I believe so.
Question
Yeah,
mark?
I'm gonna see if I can leave the call and enter the call again, and like it might fix it a bit. It did last time.
The minute you left, it cleared up for me.
Yeah, it's better for me now too. So hopefully me entering didn't fuck it back up. But is that better, chat? I think that's better.
It looks a lot better, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to do it too much because the main time I've heard of people like disconnecting during webcam events is when like 4 people jump in a call at once, you know, or like people like the stream people like enter the call. So I don't want to like do it too often, but that was pretty bad. It looked like we were playing like PlayStation 1 graphics zoomed in.
So I think Corey opted not to make this one a throw, and Andrew actually did get the block off.
Yeah, and
So
interesting
Corey's
here,
just gonna.
Andrew using some pretty primo attacks, but we're not anywhere close to transforming. So I think it makes sense to kind of coddle that life total, try to stay as healthy as possible. I just don't know if we're at 15 or 16 on Ymir's side.
Yeah, okay, Corey just updated his to 16.
Okay,
I think Corey had missed a immortal shapeshifter life gain.
gotcha. So we're gonna go down with the once per turn. We're gonna form. We're gonna find exactly one foundation. It's not a great one. But danger sense into the hand, new training method. There's our Tetra Terrors. You hate to see it.
Yeah, they've been gone the entire match. We're not allowed to draw those.
Yeah, we had to cycle so hard to get him in game 1, and it proved to be a bit too late. You know, we were playing him on +1 progressive, not where you want to be. Playing dual needle lunge on +1 progressive, not where you want to be. But if we can exit this next turn unscathed. And if we do happen to draw maybe the last Tetra Terror, I think we've seen 3. There might be one more, or there might be 4 in the discard. But if we can somehow get to that Tetra Terror and aim it at the backup and, transform on the same turn, I think we're in business.
Yeah, Corey just developing his stage a little bit. He, I guess, last turn didn't have anything to build because he just played 2 attacks and then passed. So good to see him get a little bit online. Andrew should be setting up for a nice aggressive turn here, though. And this is the turn we could see Amir deal 40.
True. It is quite possible. He's in the tank.
I think that's about what to review. Oh.
Nope, he's deciding not to form. He's deciding what to build and not to form, so he doesn't transform yet. Interesting.
And we did seemingly have an adaptable anatomy in the sideboard, because that's what this card is.
Nice. And that one
We
says
have
response.
a single piece of throw hate. Yeah.
Yeah, if you response after you completely block an attack, it deals no damage. Very simple effect. We got 3 vast strength, so pretty much all of these cards should just be blank. Um, Here's an attack that is effectively blank if it doesn't deal damage, so this should give us and we're at full health anyways, actually, so not the most
Yeah, this
impressive
card is
text.
just here to deal 3 damage.
Yeah, basically. Ooh, blocking with a breaker 2. I don't think this is a full block, though. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell with the
Unless we,
pearls and obsidians.
yeah, unless we made it a mid somehow, it's not.
Yeah.
And it is not. So it took 3 here, breaker 2, and Corey only had 4 foundations, so he was never attacking again anyway. The breaker 2
Yeah.
really didn't matter.
There's a world where maybe you want to deal with the momentum generation. You know, you want 1 less momentum on Recovery Girl's side, but I don't think that's the priority, especially when we got killed by a 30 damage throw last time. And now we have we have the incredible display, so that's kind of a big deal. But
Yeah, when I've played Recovery Girl, I think the best ways to answer my decks have been momentum hate, but I have not been on the like dome you for 30 with 4 enormous axes plan. So
right. I'm telling you, you got to get that aggressive build when you know you're going to survive. Okay, this is the
cool
Attack
one.
Titan attacks, correct?
Yeah, this is the one that we're just going to play every turn.
Yeah, so this is once this shifts down, Recovery Girl kind of doesn't want to draw any other attacks, I don't think. It's pretty much just play this, build, pass. Play this, build, pass. Am I wrong?
I mean, no, not necessarily. It depends on if Andrew's willing to invest attacks into it.
Right. Well, that's that is the threat,
that's
right?
Like that's for you.
Right. That's the threat to make Andrew attack it. Is
yes.
that it will just be the 1/5 just that you play every turn.
And the way that Corey's board is set up here is Andrew has to attack the Jaw Titan first. And then if he can't kill him, he has to attack the Attack Titan at some point during the turn. So Andrew has to dedicate 2 attacks to not attacking Corey. But he's going to get presumably the adaptable anatomy block off here.
Yeah, this is a really small board for Recovery Girl, but it just kind of doesn't matter as long as she has momentum and access to last second rescue in the discard pile, right?
Yeah. There's a few ways that Andrew can maneuver this, but again, we're just seeing Corey like operate on a super slim stage, strangling the game state to where his opponents don't have a lot of choices, and we're seeing Andrew cycle first again. We saw a dual needle and the Tetra Tear go away in that cycle, along with a couple of other attacks, but those are the notables.
Yeah, You know, and it's funny because Tetra Tear is like usually such a blowout, but I don't even know what four diffs you're supposed to be picking up. The Mikasa four diff is just not as impressive in this matchup. Uh, you know, when the speed isn't so relevant, right? Like the big thing about it is it's got 5 printed speed.
Yeah. And we immediately, so we have flipped now, but we checked a Tetra Tear on our foundation build. So 2 of those are gone.
Rough, absolutely rough. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like I really like Malcolm's build because the Tetra Tear feeds the Tasty Riff, and they're both good at hitting backups, and you know they're both good at getting rid of Jaw Titans, and so um, they really do kind of pair super good together when the rival is relying on Jaw Titans to prevent you from doing your gimmick. But we do have an opening dual needle this time, not on a 6, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, and hopefully Andrew is pointing it at the Jaw Titan.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I'm not super sure about that. I don't think he didn't do it last time, right?
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he's gonna have to. He's just gonna have to immortal shapeshifter, um,
Yeah.
and not respond
So we saw
because
Weapon
Corey
Clash. Go ahead.
Corey gave it -2 damage, so now it's at 3, and it's not in range where it's actually stopping Jaw Titan from responding now,
Right.
and so and Andrew's gonna have to invest um, d- foundations and at least probably one ready foundation to immortal shapeshifter to get this to a point where it matters again.
Yeah, and it's so rough because we see this Weapon Clash doing so much work, right? But the way that life deals with foundations right now, at least in this deck, is pump up. And pump up is never gonna seal any of these foundations because Recovery Girl is like never gonna block. And it's probably gonna be
Yeah,
difficult to, you know, assume and guess when, you know, predict when they will block. So man, it's
yeah,
tough.
and that move only hit the backup for 2. Andrew has to put another move into this Jaw Titan.
That's
All
a
right, this
good
is a good
one.
one to put into it.
That's a good one.
But we don't. I don't think we have an attack in our discard pile to actually pick up. We're just gonna pick up a foundation with this.
Maybe do we have one in our momentum to pay for the echo at least?
I don't know.
I don't think so, but that could be good. Oh, he's canceling a life gain effect, but we're canceling the Jaw Titan effect with incredible display. Interesting.
Yeah, I think
We
from
very much
Corey's
wanted to gain that
perspective,
life.
oh, I guess that means Tetra Tear is probably not attacking the Jaw Titan then, right?
Uh-oh. I think we
Which is
accidentally I think we accidentally did an immortal shapeshifter check after discarding momentum. Or no, I'm wrong. Okay. I felt like we were in the middle of something else, but they might just be playing quick. It is like 10:30 on the East Coast.
yeah. But the way this sequencing, the way I'm reading this sequencing is, I don't think this Tetra Tear is going at the Jaw Titan. I think it's going at Corey.
Yes,
Um,
correct. I think so too, which is weird because I would be aiming at a backup for sure.
oh,
And
oh, this is brutal.
that's a hosing. That's right. We talked about upbringing being one of the best ways to deal with recovery girl. She can play it too. She can deal with your character too.
Yeah,
Oh no! And you
and
know he couldn't have
and
expected that, right?
he baited out the response with the Jaw Titan to get the incredible display to seal the
Incredible.
character. Yeah, he had two answers to the character this turn,
There's
and he
layers to
got
this, folks. Oh, we did aim it at a
he
backup.
got.
We just aimed it at the other backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't think
That is
Andrew's like
enough to deal with
afraid
the
of
other
the
backup.
Jaw Titan response. And it might have been because of that incredible display, but I don't know. I feel like you can't be like, it's not the end of the world when the opponent has a Jaw Titan, but you have to respect it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you auto lose to it, but you'd have to play into it correctly. It looks like
Well,
that killed the turn, or else I feel like we'd be like immediately echoing this, right?
so we did have a 4 diff to pick up. I believe it was a knee strike. So we have a breaker 2 move in our hand now. Which will help if we pump the brakes and just build out from here. We do have a life total mismatch again. Players
Yeah,
are
it's
moving pretty quickly, so
the life
hopefully they
gain
can
decks.
hopefully they can sync up on whether Andrew's at 7 or 8, because that's probably going to matter.
Right.
Yeah, I think Andrew is smart for pumping the brakes here. With Corey only having 3 foundations, he can't really play the game. He's just going to have to build and pass, and Andrew just gets to try again next turn.
Yeah, Andrew might also have to get a warning for slow play in a minute here. This one might be
Um,
pushing it. His opponent has one ready face up foundation. You know, how many 2 cards in hand? We've looked at our discard pile, we've looked at our hand.
yeah, we just took a minute to build one. That's rough. So, I don't know what we're gonna do here from Corey. Oh, okay, rough.
Yet another one.
This is brutal. I Do you think Corey's gonna go down to 1 foundation here, just
To
to
make it a
make sure this
throw?
deals?
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Maybe, actually. I think I would, but I don't think he will. I'll put it that way. I would. I think I would.
I don't think I would, because he's got the adaptable anatomy on board still. So if he just has a low block, then the making a throw didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, maybe.
We are
That's true.
we are
He has
investing
the
our
throw
backups
hate, so
into it.
no. I wouldn't do it into the throw hate. I will say that. That I did forget we had the throw hate from the sideboard finally. Blocking with the breaker? Okay. Opting to take half on this anyways. We didn't have to make it a throw. Did we have only attacks in our hand? Certainly no low blocks.
They're still at a life total mismatch, which with Corey playing 6 damage moves is
Yeah,
big.
this is going to get inky real fast. There we go.
Okay. Corey's the kind of person, from my conversations with him, who probably will just be like, "Oh, I'm wrong," and fix it.
Right. It's pretty rare that, like, usually one side is pretty confident and the other is like, yeah, you're right, you know? Hasn't
Yeah.
been much of an issue. So, kind of a tense turn. Life total skewed real heavily in Recovery Girl's favor, but that slaying the attack, the Colossus Titan card, man, that's a good one.
defeating the Colossus Titan is a way to go out on your own terms in this board state.
Ross trolling in the chat saying, "Oh, according to the Discords, this game's supposed to be over by turn 2 or 3." This is, of course, the other extreme, right? This is why games are ending on turn 2 and 3. Because if you don't kill Recovery Girl on turn 2, this is what happens. You know? And if it's not Recovery Girl, there's like a microcosm of this for like every character that can block.
Andrew, do it. Pay 4. Go out on your own terms.
Go
Pay 4, brother.
Go to 1. Go down to 1. He has to kill the Jaw Titan first, right? He has to like deal the damage to the Jaw Titan first.
Well, this thing's gonna deal 10 to it, so. Oh, he's a coward. He paid nothing.
He paid nothing? What a coward. And all we got was a momentum out of it.
We got a dead Jaw Titan. We turned on our character.
That's true. We got it. We turned on our character so we can get Hero's upbringing again.
That would be so brutal.
Yeah, it would. It really would, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Storm count is now 1. Count them, folks.
Storm count is 2.
We're really pumping up.
Right?
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretend like Corey's blocking this.
Yeah.
Storm count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Andrew's going back to full health this turn, guys.
That would be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for the referee jury to come out.
Well, we haven't pushed in mirror yet. This has all just been like brief respite triggers. 7.
Yeah.
8. 9.
I might put a time limit on finals, David. David said I'm never gonna host another webcam event. I'm definitely not hosting one from my own PC. My PC is garbage. But I'd host one and just say, all right, we have the same 90-minute time limit on finals.
Storm count on move number 2, chat? 10.
10? We're on storm count 10 while I was goofing off with chat?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we've healed like what, 12 health this turn?
9 so far.
But we're gonna mill out doing so.
No, 11. No, we need 11 so far.
Okay. Yo, this one's hitting for big damage.
Well, Corey's going to fetch his last second rescue, and Andrew just doesn't realize that it's not actually doing anything.
Oh, you're correct. Oh, he's canceling
it. Canceling it.
He canceled it.
Yeah, okay.
We just got a ready incredible display.
Yeah, and then this doesn't matter because the storm count's going to like 20 on this next move.
Yeah, the storm count is gonna be like, you can't last second rescue. You gotta have the jury.
Maybe there isn't a next move, guys.
What if you guys in chat just built your decks better now that you know Recovery Girl's a thing? Huh? Why don't you guys just, cancel the responses and hate on the momentum? Everyone crying for a ban. Same people crying for a Recovery Girl ban or crying for a Bert Holt 2 ban.
You're at 15 now, Andrew. Pay the 5.
Pay it.
Pay all 5.
Pay.
Don't be a coward.
You must pay.
If it's only 8 speed, he can block it. He's got 3 foundations.
Pay. Blood for the blood god.
He only paid 4, man.
What? Why? Don't you get like a bonus if you paid 5?
No,
Don't you get a bonus if you're at 10 or less health?
less than half.
Oh, that's
So
probably
going to
why.
11 was all I needed to do.
Pay more blood.
So I think storm count is now 11, and we
12.
13.
Oh, maybe 13. I don't think we pay for that one.
But, is that a 4 check?
Yeah, that's a 4 check.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Not really a need to. Because this move is for 24 already, so.
Yeah, blood for the blood god.
15? 16?
Storm count is at 16. He's going to be adding more damage than Recovery Girl has health at this point. How fast is this?
Is this? Should cap Ymir at 5, and everybody was like, "No, Ymir's fine."
Ymir is fine. Capping her at 5 would be boring and not change much. She's usually killing you with a storm count of like 4.
No Block King, there is always a jury in hand.
There's always a jury. Yeah, we need that action cancel.
He's going to get juried, and then he's going to build in a...
Oh, no it's not, sucker! We're going to a game 3. We got more blood for the blood god. Oh, till the cup runneth over.
Sketch, if you think Ymir's front side is super weak, you have not been killed by Ymir's front side enough times.
I mean, pay 1 life for 2 damage is super weak. The form is like very good, but you know, I can't say her front side is super weak when the form is like above average, right?
Pay 1 life for 2 damage is like fine.
I thought Kodo Khan worshipped a sun god. Although Ymir is Kodo Khan-esque. Although Kodo Khan didn't benefit off gaining life that much. Make this best of 11. Yes, 1,100 subs, and I will make this best of 11. Let's go, chat. 1,100 subs, all on Sketch. 1,100 gifted subs. Thank you, Sketch. Ooh, we're going back into the sideboards for game 3. So we were talking about it. Is Tattered Costume, does that have a tuned Ymir symbol?
I think it's a actual just life card.
Or is it just a life card? Yeah, I would imagine if you're trying to play Ymir, and you're not running Tattered Costume after today, you gotta be, right? You gotta go out. You gotta go get your Dark Hero Challenger Series decks. You gotta tell them Ace Maneuvers sent you. You gotta email Universes Games and say, I'm buying this because Sam Tate said I need Tattered Costume. And you gotta put it in your sideboard at the very least.
Whew. Game 3.
Is it midnight on the East Coast yet?
10:40.
All right. Let me run this ad break while they're sideboarding. Can I run this ad break now? No? All right. There's going to be an ad break in 45 seconds, chat. So I can't force it early. But if you want to get a snack or a drink or something during the ad break, I'm telling you right now, you got 32 seconds before the ad break starts. It'll happen at the beginning of the game, so it doesn't interrupt, a game-winning maneuver or nothing.
How are
But
you
it's
still not
time.
subbed? I gifted 20 subs earlier today. You should have just been here.
Yep, but we have probably a record for my stream, if I'm being honest. We've got 50 viewers at the moment. I think I might have hit 100 off a raid like one time, but like a 50 has to be like a concurrent record for me. So thank you again to everyone who's hanging out. I know the technical difficulties have been pretty rough, but you all have been absolutely wonderful about it. So thank you guys for being a chill chat. Normally there's a lot of like naysaying and poo-pooing that I see in the tournament chats, but you guys have been absolutely excellent. Even with the people calling for bans and stuff, it's been like a great vibe and a great environment. It's probably under the ad break now though, but
Oh, people aren't gonna naysay and poo-poo when I'm on stream because I will just start attacking people.
in the game, right?
they've watched they've watched my content.
You mean in the card game, right?
Verbally. Okay, so we had a build 3 from Recovery Girl. We had a Wild Wild Pussycats opener from Emir into a build 5-ish. 6? Nope, 5. So build 6 total. So we're not going to be transforming on turn 2. Which means Corey could play an attack here. Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Recovery Girl go first, huh?
Do you think we're going to pump the enormous axe damage onto this one? Just to get it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm gonna make it a throw, I can rebuild it. I get the foundation back anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, pump it louder.
This is gonna come in for 5.
5 on the block. A 6 speed for 9 throw. Not too shabby.
And I expect to see just like a build 1 or 2 here out of Corey if past turns are any indication.
Uh-oh. Oh, we checked a 6. Oh, no.
We are mega disrespecting Ymir.
Red alert. Red alert. Who said Ymir can't kill on the front side?
This is the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. But we got a momentum for this broken psyche, so we're probably not gonna die.
I'm gonna start a poll. You got 2 minutes, chat. Does Recovery Girl die committed? Vote yes or no. Does Recovery Girl die committed here? Yes or no, chat? Can Ymir flip? I don't think Ymir can flip, but
no, there's no way. She only has 6.
We start with a Tetra Terror. Ooh, that's not a Tetra Terror. We start with a Tetra Terror? Oh, there's a broken psyche on one side. There's a broken psyche and a Jaw Titan.
Yeah, but it's like you haven't even been listening to
me. That's true. I don't know. I'm just trying to hype chat.
We have a momentum for our broken psyche. We're probably not dying here.
True, and we're almost certainly aiming this Tetra Tear at the backup to get
Yeah,
the free attack and all that.
but I don't know about this.
Well, so the thing is,
I
if we haven't done the Ymir damage, you can't Broken Psyche, because then it'll just get pumped to 4,
yeah.
right?
So this is fine. This lets like it still has one stamina. Corey can just give one of his moves 2 speed, and like Andrew's gone down to 9. Right?
That's
If he
true.
plays if he plays a move here and overcommits, Corey might just kill him.
Yeah.
We're not
Okay.
gonna overcommit. We're gonna be a reasonable person.
Overwhelmingly on no.
And the no's were
17%.
right.
2 people said yes. 10 people said no. It looks like the 10 were correct. I mean, it was pretty spooky for a second, though, right? Incredible display could be huge.
We got a lot of speed hate on stage for Emir. We're building a desperate plea in. So we're obviously flipping next turn, assuming that we want
Yeah.
to, which I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, especially with this low of a life total, like you want to be gaining off your character at this point.
Well, and just like the backside of the character has -3 speed on it, so even if you're not doing anything,
Correct, yeah.
-3 speed is a good ability.
Yeah, there's 6 speed throws coming at us. Speaking of, ooh, nice to see the hero's upbringing and discard pile, but this game might not last long enough for it to matter.
Yeah, I don't think that any of the foundations Andrew built were the adaptable anatomies, so we're going to be taking damage off this.
Yeah, there's not one in this stage. We have a little bit of speed hate with our character committed, so we got a 1 diff that commits for -3 speed. Not the worst place in the world to be.
Yeah, I think in total we have -5 speed in our stage because of the Deku one diff also. I think flips
Correct.
for -2.
Yeah.
Um, so like we can block all of these, but if we just get hit for 3 and then hit for 4, I mean, how far on the back foot can we go before it's too much?
Yeah, I mean that's what Recovery Girl does, right? She puts that timer on you and is doing an absolutely fantastic job of winning this race. We are going to take 3 from this and another Jaw Titan. Checking a 4 though.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna put a lot of pressure on Andrew's ability to block here, right? So he's got -2 speed, but Corey has +2 speed. So this is a 6 speed move. Um, I guess can Andrew gain any life? Because I'm pretty sure we're on check a 3 and die here.
Yeah, I think so too. We're certainly on if we had enormous axe. We had a couple of enormous axes, we would die here too, so.
Yeah, because this is 6 speed for 6. Andrew's best block is a 1. He's got 3 ready. Oh no, he's got 5 ready. Never mind. They're ready face downs that I'm missing. Okay,
Oh,
we're
true,
fine.
true, true, true. Those are 2 ready face downs. Gonna reduce by 3. Gonna take 3, go down to 3. Oh, this is such a one-sided game right now. But you can't count Ymir out.
No, I mean, he's got double brief respite, double immortal. On any given enhanced step, he could be gaining 5 life.
Yeah. So this is where those incremental pumps kind of come in, where Ymir is ticking up one big pump, but we really wish we had like 4 immortal shapeshifter, or I think chat's talking about like recuperation time and stuff. We need little +1s that add up.
Oh, it can actually be more life. Sorry, any enhanced step could be.
Okay, we
1,
avoided
2,
checking
3,
a 3.
4, 5, 6, 7 life minimum.
So if we didn't draw any way to deal with the Jaw Titan, so we have to deal with the Jaw Titan and we have to gain life, or we have to play like immense throw hate.
Yeah. This deals with the Jaw Titan. This is step 1.
Okay, I like where this is going. We can't pay for it yet, but it's an enhance, not a blitz. This is what we talked about. You always want to start off with this or dual needle lunge.
This actually can't deal with the Jaw Titan.
It can't get big enough?
So,
do you think Andrew's going to try to just cancel the Jaw Titan response?
So here's the problem is I think he's going to cancel it once, but that only costs 3. So if he tries to gain life a second time, Corey can just cancel it again.
Well, right, but if he's aiming at the Jaw Titan and this gets put down to 4 or 2 and he pays the 3, then after this deals damage, the Jaw Titan will be at 1.
Sure. Okay, so we've got the first cancel out. So now the question is, will
Storm counts at 1.
Andrew can't attempt to gain another life. If he does, Corey missed it. He just needs to cancel this. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to do that.
And so he's not going to gain that life.
And then the attack. Then if he aimed it at the backup, the attack aborts and doesn't deal damage either.
Yeah, and he should go back down to 4 life.
Yeah. It looks like we're probably asking a judge to confirm that you can pay enough stamina to kill a backup, and my understanding has always been yes.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. So we cannot play abilities that gain health, correct?
Let me read the card.
No, you cannot gain health, but you can still play the ability.
Oh, so Andrew has gained 1 health. So Ymir can give everything 1 damage.
I think they're counting it as 2, but it should be 1, yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
The second one was canceled. So, like, Andrew should be at 4.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably, like, fast-tracked some part of it. I'm going to assume that they, got it right, because before we were, skipping little mini steps, but...
No, he should definitely have been at 4, because he was at 3, he gained 1, and Corey attempted to cancel. The cancel failed, he gained 1. Then he attempted to gain another one, Corey canceled it again, that cancel succeeded.
Yeah, they got it. Did he just pay 1 or did he put it back down to 1? I think he corrected it to 1.
Yeah. See,
which
because it
does
just did
matter.
3 off of the texture kit.
Which does matter from which does matter for the storm count.
Yeah, because he's giving 1 damage to everything for the rest of this turn. Which means, like, I don't know how Andrew's killing Corey. That seems unlikely.
It's literally worse than the front side, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well, it doesn't cost you life.
it doesn't cost you life, but still, X equals 1 is worse than pay 1 for 2, I think.
So we did pick up an adaptable anatomy, which means Corey does have to play 2 moves.
Yeah, and only 2 moves. Or cancel a response. I don't know if that exists, but we're literally at 1. Oh, if we have another adaptable, we can desperate plea it. We had 2. All right, come on, guys. 5 hand size energy. Are we going to see some 5 hand size problems? I already see 1 attack.
Well, he didn't review, but he only drew 1 attack.
Yeah. 5 hand size problems, baby.
He's going to zone check him because adaptable anatomy requires a full block.
True. True. Adaptable anatomy does still require a complete block. You cannot partial block. He would have drawn
the second attack if he had reviewed the jury that's in his hand.
Rough. Playing it slow and steady. Does he have the low block, Chad? Or can he gain the life? He can gain life this turn, right?
He would need to gain
a lot.
Up to 4? Oh, I guess he could. Yeah. Technically he can. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got double immortal. This is where Ymir starts playing the double bass drums with 2 immortals. The darkest timeline, we're cheering for Recovery Girl. You're not wrong. I'm low-key cheering for Recovery Girl only because I've been here this long. You might as well produce. You made me sit here till 8 p.m. This is now a 12-hour tournament. And we didn't have, like, interruptions between rounds, right? I think we stumbled a little bit. I think the break was, like, 45 minutes instead of 30, and we did the raffle. So, like, maybe we bloated 1 extra hour in there. But we were doing good on rounds. Am I wrong?
No, we haven't really had any delays at all.
Yeah,
this tournament is ran super smooth.
David Toombs held us up in like round 2, but that was it. Really quick, we've gained 5 life this turn, though.
Yeah. We're going to 1 again, though, because we put damage on this, so it's for 8. We're going to 2. Do we have another move? Corey, 1 more move. Play an attack. God, Corey.
He didn't have it. He only drew 1.
Just refuses. Just kill this killer. I think Corey's going to die. I think Corey's going to lose this match because he refuses to play a second attack.
He refuses to review jury after he Botonned 1 away. He Botonned a referee jury away and said, "I'm never letting go of you again."
Oh, we just milled our defeating Colossus Titan. We probably should have tried to draw that one.
We don't know what's in his hand.
Not that defeating the Colossus Titan.
True, but now it's going to get shuffled back into our deck and we have a chance to draw it. After we draw this 1 card. I thought we had 1 card left in our deck and he was going to... Cycle it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is fully online.
We gotta draw 2 plus 4 damage.
I think this is the first time I've seen both halves of this card ever activate.
I've seen it a lot, only because I'm a loser who builds a lot. I build into Deadlock by accident, like all the time. So
my Ymir decks kill people on turn 3, and my Chaos decks don't get anywhere close to 9 foundations.
So I'm at 9 found. I'm like a Ymir. I build like Ymir in every deck. And then what'll happen is when I play this card in Ymir, I play it as like my 3rd attack, and I blew up my stage down below 9.
That's a lot of orange cards we just reviewed or cycled.
$26. We gotta deal 26.
Keep in mind, Corey has 3 momentum.
Oh my god. We have to have 3 wasted attacks.
26.
We have to have at least 2 wasted attacks and 26.
Yeah, the problem is, like, Andrew's going to go way above killing range. We're going to gain 20 life. What's the over-under on how much life Andrew's going to gain this turn? I'm going to say, like, 14.5.
I'm going to say he gains at least 10. Over on 10.
He started the turn at 2.
Yeah,
so
he's going to go above
minimum,
12.
He's going to 16.
Yeah, I'm saying he goes above 12.
Chat, what's your vote? What's the lowest life total Andrew is going to end this turn at? And we're not... I'm going to count if he burns himself with Tetra Terror or Donito Lunge. That's just copying my answer.
0, he's going to go out on his own sword.
Are we going to see the last second rescue response cancel? Or is Andrew going to let this one happen?
I mean, I feel like there might be other responses you have to cancel in the meantime. You know? You gotta kind of wait.
We're also in Mirror's regenerationing. This one, we're back to 30.
We're back to full. Oh my goodness. This is like Magic the Gathering levels of life gain, dude. Like, that's the one thing Magic has had that like no other card game has. No other card game has like healing your player as much as Magic does. Star Wars Unlimited comes kind of close, you know, but they're also like very Magic pilled as far as design. And this is like an insane amount of life gain on both sides.
But in Magic, you can go above your starting life total.
Correct, yeah. Magic is like the ultimate.
Recovery Girl was just allowed to go to infinite.
You could just say infinite, right? You just name a number, and infinite is a number. Yu-Gi-Oh! You can go above your life total too, but it's like so rare that that's any good. To the point where people were giving other players life so they could be below them to win.
All right, well, we've already hit your number, Sam, and we're only on attack 2, so I think we're going to blow way past my number also.
Yeah, technically my number was at 13, but yeah, I'm assuming we're blowing past that if we play another attack. We need some stun moves, man. We need to turn this whole board sideways.
That's not what the life symbol does.
But the fire attuned cards have stun too.
Yeah, I just noticed Andrew doesn't have Attack Titan Haymaker in his deck.
No, it's not that popular. It's starting to grow a bit, but it's not that popular with a lot of decks.
It ramps Ymir a foundation. I don't understand.
That's kind of how I feel, but I also like Tasty Riff, and no one else is playing Tasty Riff except Malcolm.
Well, that one's a 2-check. You can convince me that one's not good.
Okay, what about Canister Creation Strike?
That one has to remove a foundation to rebuild a foundation. That's neutral.
Yeah, but you build a new training method.
Oh, that's a lot of effort.
True. That is more effort than just flip.
Yeah, that's more effort than play a stun 2 move that requires an attack to block.
Yeah. Guys, this isn't Azorius control. This isn't mono white. You're all wrong. This is a turbo fog.
Yeah, this is lantern control, if you're actually familiar with Magic.
No, this is nowhere close to lantern control. Lantern control stops like what you draw. Like you don't even get to have it in your hand. This is turbo fog. You go to deal damage in the combat step, you discard a momentum and say there is no damage.
This is Abzan Rhino Fog, I guess. I view it as like it's definitely a prison deck in the sense that like you're trying to just remove your opponent's ability to win the game.
Yeah, you're just trying to be like
hold on, we just stopped attacking?
Correct. We didn't get to my number.
Done?
We actually didn't get to my number. I said above 10 gained. So it would have been at 13.
Wow.
Nah, lantern control is like the purest form of control because lantern control prevents you from ever even drawing the card, so you can't even ask for permission. Lantern control is beyond a permission deck.
I'm so sad. Lantern control is my favorite deck, and I sold my Mox Opals.
Oh yeah,
like $60, and now they're 200 now that they're unbanned.
I would definitely say this is closer to Mono Brown Prison. This is closer to Artifact Prison than most of the stuff people have been saying. It's closer to Mono White than a lot of the other stuff people have said, but in my opinion, this is a fog deck. I think last second between Desperate Struggle and putting things to like 1 damage and then gaining it back, and between last second release, this is just a fog deck.
So Corey just built 4 here.
5 hand size problems at that full health number.
And Corey is on a very low deck size right now.
Yeah, but there's no way he's gonna like mill out before, Andrew does, right? Andrew's already cycled.
Corey already cycled once?
Yeah, Andrew's already cycled and is halfway through his deck again.
Okay.
You could maybe stop attacking Recovery Girl. No, because she destroys 2 on her own attacks. I was gonna say you can maybe stop attacking her and like maybe she just keeps building into her own stage. And can't get them out fast enough, but she destroys 2 at a time. All right, Dual Needle Lunge is a good one. We're up to 16. We gained 4 already, and I wasn't even looking. What is the one card? Is it? Do you think it's the action? What's it called?
Jury?
No, the Todoroki one.
Oh, Hero's Upbringing?
Hero's Upbringing. Yeah, do you think that's a Hero's Upbringing in our hand?
It's possible. I think Corey's been gripping a singular card for a decade.
Yeah, and it's usually Jury. We're going to psyche this down to 2 instead of trying to use a response now that we know it can get canceled.
Yeah.
This is where we need potato, baby. Like, so this is why you don't need to ban Recovery Girl. You need to adapt and get better. You need to play cards like Hero's Upbringing. You need to play cards like Potato. That's just how it goes.
I think the problem is, like, those cards suck everywhere else.
Play Sacrifice for the Cause. That card's goated.
That is true. Sacrifice for a Cause is goated.
You know, it doesn't work with the life gain cards, but it works with the damage reduction cards, and it pumps your attacks after they do resets. We didn't just cancel that with Masho? I guess not. I don't think we have a Masho. I don't see a Masho concealment in the stage. I think you're thinking of I don't know what's under Incredible Display, but it's under Incredible Display if that's Masho.
It looks like we're gonna So Manly.
Is it under the Incredibles? Okay. Damn.
The answer to your question, Josh, is that it is 11 o'clock. And they're not thinking. We're going to cancel the So Manly. Okay.
Interesting.
That's a choice.
Well, there's only one momentum left for the last second release, which I guess is what, or rescue. I keep saying release, last second rescue, which I guess is what he's really afraid of. I'm with you. I'm confused on the not baiting out the Macho, but maybe he sniffed it as bait. Who knows? There's like nothing else that Macho really hits though, right? Except a weapon clash.
I mean, maybe we're saving Macho for struggling with studies.
Oh, I guess we could build a different enhance, right? We could build a different enhance later, like struggling to like loop jury over and over. That's true.
Yeah. Or Andrew just maybe done attacking and doesn't care.
True.
Because I think if he was going to keep attacking, they'd already be in the card pool. Oh, never mind. We're going to slam big ones.
All right, we checked the 3. We got to commit.
Not those. Those are the good ones.
Yeah, commit the speed hate. I would commit the pump up, I think. Recovery Girl's never blocking, right?
Anything. Does pump up do anything on defense for him?
If you block, you can seal something.
No, I know, yeah. Does Recovery have any foundations on offense that do anything? The Moment of Peace, maybe?
Especially if she plays 2 attacks, which, I mean, she has foundations too, but she's not inclined to. The reason why Andrew's not building one and passing is because he has to gain life. He got killed by a 30 damage throw, or at least we've seen a 30 damage throw from this Recovery Girl deck. So, like, he has to be pretty prepared. The other reason is if he builds one and passes, so does Recovery Girl, except she gains life and will not deck out first.
And Andrew is continuing to check 3 cards on every destroy with these Immortal Shapeshifters. He's going to deck himself out.
Yeah, he's not play 1 passing. He's way beyond that. He might have to do that if he's needing to sculpt a better hand, but that's just going to put him further behind on the mill game plan. And he's behind on the throw timer game plan. So he's really got to put together like an incredible, big, overcoming, ridiculous, every card in my hand string. Like, I feel like he genuinely has to play like 6 attacks if he wants to win this game.
I don't even know what the storm count is at this point. It's gotta be
I don't know either, but there goes all of our enablers. There goes another big attack. We lost DNL, we lost Tetras, we lost defeating the Colossus Titan. This is finals game 3. Welcome to 11:15 on the East Coast. We're going to midnight, baby.
I had McDonald's like 6 hours ago. I thought that was going to be good enough.
Yeah, I had pizza like fucking, what was it, 4.5 hours ago? When do we have the pizza party, chat?
I told Will Howard I was going to play Rivals with him tonight. That was a lie.
You lied? This is why other games time their grand finals. Not all of them, but some do.
What do you think the chances Corey just blocks this are?
That would be pretty good.
What are we canceling?
Did we just powerful that? No, we just canceled something.
Incredible display.
Oh, we canceled a desperate struggle.
Ah, okay.
I don't see a desperate struggle in the stage anymore. I believe that's what we canceled. So now we're going to referee jury this.
Because if it's not, then...
No, we're going to upbring. What? we're gonna upbringing. I would. What did I say, dude? Is it the only card in hand? So now we can't cancel the last second rescue, and we're gonna take basically nothing from this. I don't know.
Well,
It's
hang
probably a
on.
26, 25 damage move.
This move has powerful 3. It still has 2 momentum.
But we have toughest punk.
I don't. You just gave it 6 more damage. There's 4 dice on it already.
We have weapon clash. We have toughest punk. What's that other
This
3
thing
diff up
started
there?
at 10. This thing started at 10 and you just gave it 6. This thing is for 30. Minimum. This might be for lethal.
Oh, now we're immortal shapeshiftering? What? Was that an immortal shapeshifter +1?
Yeah.
What is going on, dude? This has to swing for 28.
I think it's going to.
I wish I knew the damage totals.
If only we had an app that would tell us the damage totals on one of the player's screens, that we could just tap the buttons.
You're not wrong. It's the one I use, the one on Corey's side now when I do webcam games.
Yeah, I know. That was sarcasm.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's a Titan injection, Josh.
So if we assume that these are all 6s on these dice, and that's why we need so many, it's at least 30 damage. The judge is telling me it's at 28.
Oh, if it's at exactly 28.
Yeah, but I think we just reduced it by 2?
By 3. He gained a life.
Yeah.
Because he moment of pieced it and then last second rescued.
Yeah. So we managed to... Yeah, we managed to narrowly avoid lethal.
Yeah, now Amir is sealed, so we're not dealing 40 damage anymore.
So what was the first incredible display cancel?
So manly, like way earlier in the turn.
Yeah, that was not great. That's all I can say. All I can say is the so manly cancel was not it. And now we don't have any incredible displays. We do have adaptable anatomy if we keep Recovery Girl off momentum. And we can play around desperate struggles. We might have opened a path to victory finally, but I wouldn't be surprised if we just drew the 13 diff right now. Deadlock, we're now a 6-hander. What did I say, boys? What did I say? He did blow up the incredible displays. And now he's going to get Ruin 13. Although all of his stuff is face up and he's just going to vast strength it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The vast strength is gone. That's what matters.
Yeah. I'm just glad he's playing it. Honestly, I'm glad it's in the deck.
It's 7 damage, right? So it's gonna deal 4.
Yeah, it'll deal 4. This is like the most overpriced throw in the world. It's just a 7 for 7 throw, guys. It got vast strength. It has no text. It has keywords. That's it.
It has Titan and
Fury, I want to say.
Ranged Fury.
Ranged. Titan range sounds right.
Thermal Blast feels like it would be a ranged card.
You would think, huh?
I'm not going to Ultra to look it up. Chat can tell us.
Yeah. Chat likes to feel smart.
This one is going to do no damage. Probably.
I could see taking this one and trying to save adaptable for like a bigger one, but I also could see wanting to deny the momentum.
Yeah.
I think denying the
What?
momentum might be the right call because you can't cancel last second rescue now. And he just played a 13 diff. What's the likelihood he plays another attack and, it goes well for him, right?
I mean, he still has 8 ready foundations.
I mean, that's true, but make him play it then. That's one less attack he has for next turn. That's less foundations he has for this turn. What if it's another 7 diff or something?
Yeah, 11 damage, baby.
Uh-oh.
Ruin those 2 face downs you just got. Get them out of here. Don't mind that you're going to gain 2 life off of it, or 6 life or something. But
yeah, I think it's 1 game event if it's ruined 2.
I would actually just not push that button.
Yeah, probably not, but maybe yes. You're gonna gain all 3. Okay, those were good. We didn't want to draw those anyways.
Yeah, I think I'd let him have the foundations.
This is a crazy one.
Yeah, Josh, I think Corey is playing for the mill out. Andrew's already cycled twice. And he's going to 22 here before the half block, obviously. He's going to take 6 on the half, going to 16. Corey bought 2 momentum out of this turn, and 1 momentum. Yeah, 1 momentum. Yeah, sure. How much more of this game can TC actually continue to play? Like, what's left in the deck?
I I don't really know at this point, like I don't know where either of these players' mentals are at. It's not, I don't know. It's not like undoable for either deck. That's the crazy part. Like it's still so wide open, but I think after this next cycle, Andrew's going to be counting cards he can play for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and Corey's really close also. He just counted cards left in deck.
Yeah. And again, Corey does remove a bit more typically. But a build turn this late is not saucy. Not at all what you want to be seeing.
Not when none of them protect you from taking damage. Corey's discard pile is huge still.
Yeah, like he's not close to milling out. He's close to cycling, but not milling.
Yeah.
In this game, when you mill out, it's when you have removed all the cards from the game, typically from cycling, right? But cycling is not milling out necessarily. Okay, this is what? Smiling Titan attacks? This one kills a momentum? The only momentum we had.
Yep, and we have to pay for it, Corey. You took a 5 on a 7. You do got to commit your 2. I know you're gonna blow him up to to make it a throw, but you gotta at least pretend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Corey's mental is great because he's been smashing that vape.
Yeah, bro's been big chilling. Like he is just he's just big chilling like all day, man. Truly jealous. I'm gonna play Recovery Girl on next webcam.
And Andrew has 2 brief respites and all 4 immortal shapeshifters.
He has all 4
Andrew
immortal
maybe...
shapeshifters and is still gonna lose this match. He's still gonna lose this game with all 4 immortals out.
Well, if we're committing to brief respites, we're definitely gonna lose. Why are we doing that? What?
I don't know. He's been committing
ups,
brief respite like first a lot and keeping the other one up, so he's just valuing that more. But we're not. It's not like we're using pump ups or anything.
Corey, play 2 attacks in a turn. Jesus Christ.
He'd have to draw 2. Takes the momentum. I like that play.
Oh yeah, that backup like doesn't matter at this stage of the game.
You know, not that Andrew's been able to sit on momentum, you know, since it happened. But I really got to feel like once he blew up the incredible displays, that was him basically saying, I'm either going to win or lose. And when he didn't win, it's very much slanting like he's going to lose. But Recovery Girl can't do anything about it yet. But we're going to lose more attacks. We're going to lose 2 incredible displays. That might be all of them. Another Tetra Terror. 4 attacks on that one. And we're counting our deck out to see just how many cards we can still play this game. It looks like we have another cycle in us, especially if we turbo away our stage. So it's not quite down to the wire just yet. However, that mental fatigue has to be there, and we're playing another build turn.
Yeah, and like the immortal shapeshifters are powerful, right, to gain you the life, but you can't just go making 4 checks at this stage of your deck size. Corey, he did not just review an attack.
Thanks, I hate it. He reviewed an attack that draws a card and picks up another attack.
I don't understand. He wants to lock us here.
He wants the mill out victory. He knows I'm a fan.
Corey, why would you do this to a fellow Recovery Girl enjoyer? I know you're going to go back and watch the VOD. I thought we were bros.
How can you not enjoy this? How are you not entertained if you're a Recovery Girl player?
I am entertained, but I want to see Recovery Girl kill someone.
Well, he just built a Enormous Axe, so I imagine that's going to happen pretty soon. See, this is the issue with the Ymir decks, right? There's no tech. He had the response cancels, but it was really costly. And that was it. That's all he really had. The pump up is sort of tech, but not in this matchup. We have defensive tech like Vast Strength, but we don't have a commit and freeze. We don't have a targeted commit. We don't have Lost in Thought. We don't have any of the things that just point and click and destroy a defensive foundation from the rival. And in this matchup, that might not even be enough because you still need to cancel the foundation that was just built.
I mean, we could have Lost in Thought. We just made an active decision not to play it.
What he needs is Bursting Muscle Bash.
Yes.
Bursting Muscle Bash is the anti-Recovery Girl attack. It has life, death, and fire. So it's got 2 Ymir symbols and like the second best AOT symbol after the ban list. And Bursting Muscle Bash says every time you deal damage, you can flip an attack in your card pool every time your rival builds a foundation during the enhanced step, you can flip an attack in your card pool to destroy it immediately. So that happens when it's built before they can respond with it on taking damage. Um, and that's the anti-recovery girl card is Bursting Muscle Bash. They get to
Again, the
build
problem
one on
is
the
like all
very
the
first attack, but
anti-recovery
they
girl
can't do
cards.
it afterwards.
The problem is all the anti-recovery girl cards are big doo doo everywhere else.
Yeah, basically. Kind of like Waylay. Very specific matchup. Are we at the play one pass yet? I think now we are, just to like sculpt for a real kill hand. Yeah, we're at a real sculpting angle. I don't think Andrew has good enough attacks left.
There are 2 attacks in Corey's hand. They're there. I see them. I don't think they deal 11 damage. But
The most funny thing he could do is build one pass back. Yes! Yes, it's happening!
We're done here.
It's happening! The build one pass has returned! For everyone who said the metagame's too fast, here's your proof.
This stream is now sponsored by the MGLA Prison Gang.
The build one pass wars have begun.
So we have successfully checked a 4 on our attack.
Is it Christmas? It's now 8:30 p.m. on the West Coast. 11:30 for those of you on the East Coast. Over under, we get out of here by midnight for the East Coasters.
Are we doing a winner interview?
A short one.
No shot.
We're doing a short one. I don't want to like curb someone's enthusiasm right after they win. That's like a big moment. But there might be like an extended one on orange card, blue card. But we got to talk to somebody right after they win.
Yeah.
Andrew's that's when like the adrenaline is pumping
off of these immortal shapeshifters.
I mean, really, this game in its entirety should have taken like maybe 70 minutes, 75 minutes. These guys are just slow playing. Porat had some pretty good opportunities. He just canceled the wrong thing. I really think Andrew had a path to victory, but he canceled a So Manly. And I think he wins that turn if he doesn't cancel So Manly, right? Like, he just cancels Toughest Punk instead of So Manly, and then he wins.
And we have opted for the last second rescue, the first attack.
I think Corey built the best Universes deck of the new era, like of the reboot era. This is like pound for pound the best Universes deck that has existed since MHA set 1. And we got a Tetra Terror coming down. Do you think... I think we're going to see this one get blocked, actually. I think we're finally going to see, like, just a plain old +1 high block come out or something. They'll probably block it with an attack.
If he blocks it with an attack, I'm going to lose it.
Favorite Walmart location? None. Consume ethically.
I wish that the Recovery Girl deck had a way to make Andrew make a check so that Andrew could think that he was going down to like 1 card left in deck with this, and then Corey made him make a check and cycle and lose whatever he was going to pick up.
There's just so many foundations on both on Recovery Girl's side. And like I'm nitpicky, but like this is such a bad way to line out your stage now because none of the cards have the name on the side anymore. But like this used to be a fine normal way to lay out your foundations, but you got to spread them out now.
So Corey made this deal 0. He actually didn't want to take damage from this.
Well, there you go. He said, "I'll force you to echo it."
I think we could probably put this one to 0 also is the problem.
How long have they been playing? I want to say 2 hours and 11 minutes, but I might be off.
No, hour and a half because we restarted stream right at the beginning of this match.
We what?
We restarted stream at the very beginning of this match, and stream has been live an hour and a half.
Well, my stream says it's been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So it might have hiccuped during that, but on my side, from the dashboard, it says I've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes, which I was going based off we restarted right at the beginning.
Okay.
So this is what's called a complete and total victory, chat. We're at full health. We've got more foundations than our rival. We've got more cards in our deck than our rival. And we don't even have to deal damage to win the game. This is total, utter, complete, without a doubt, inscrutable domination.
You know what's really funny?
This is really quick. This is an immaculate victory. This is what all Universes decks should be trying to do, is what Corey is doing with Recovery Girl right here.
Here's my favorite part of this.
If
Andrew had not Vast the 13 diff and just let him blow up a bunch of the stage, he would have had more cards to cycle through.
True, but then he also wouldn't have as many cards to like pass some checks, and he's gotta like assume he needs to pass some.
So we invested a lot of both players invested some resources in this move, but 2 copies of Tetra Terror dealt 0 damage. And I believe from looking at it, there's 1 card left in Andrew's deck. We're on to cycle number 4.
This is, I believe, the 4th cycle. It's definitely at least the 3rd. Corey vibing in his lane, 10. Hitting the Binkerton and chilling at 30 max health. That's what I'm saying, Chad. That's what I'm saying. You should all be striving to be Corey. This is an immaculate victory. Why are we still playing? For the love of the game, Frank. For the love of the game. I also have to go feed my cats. So actually,
Andrew's not just going to concede.
You don't enjoy this sneaky sausage?
He has to believe there's a path to victory. He might not know what it is yet.
He might never find it, in fact.
Titan in his hand. So he can cycle. If he blows up enough foundations, he might get 1 more cycle.
My goodness. Yeah, I think he can cycle exactly 1 more time if he just keeps blowing up and not immortaling, but...
And we're only 2 away from full, so we can't immortal much longer. Chat, remember when Andrew was at 1?
Yeah, remember when Andrew was at 1 both times? Remember when Andrew was at 1 and then 2 and then 1? All right, chat. I snoozed
Uh,
the ad for 5 minutes. So hopefully someone
this is not a
cycles in the
legal
next 5
block.
minutes, or else you'll probably miss the end of the game. Unless you subscribe, wink, wink.
This is not a legal block unless Andrew just did not say the blitz for some reason.
It's not a legal block.
Because his flying knee strike has a deadlock blitz that it can't be blocked by high blocks.
I'm assuming he forgot. I'm just assuming he just forgot because he's so in the tank on how do I figure out these numbers that he forgot Recovery Girl was at double deadlock. Yeah, Recovery Girl's got like 40 cards left and can double destroy. Yeah, Ymir cycled like 4 times. This is what it means to be untouchable, chat. Well, not untouchable because you just heal it back, but
Dose of pain. We're not necessarily cheering for Recovery Girl. Well, I am cheering for Recovery Girl.
I'm cheering for
Because
Recovery Girl.
I'm a Recovery Girl enjoyer, but I am also just cheering for this game to end because I would like to go to cookout and get food.
Yeah. Like, is it? Would you rather cheer for Recovery Girl or Burt 2? Those are the extremes, right? Would you rather have Recovery Girl or would you rather have unerrated Mikasa?
He burned all 5 this time, Sam. He finally did it.
We did so what?
Fast. He played a defeating Colossus Titan and he paid all 5 life.
Hey, let's go.
This is like super not gonna matter. But
has Recovery Girl won a tournament yet?
I don't know.
Is this Recovery Girl's first win?
She has not won yet. We could get this move to 30.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I've been wrong, dude. I've been wrong before. We just gotta fight through double weapon clash. Beneath the Armor is still available. We can build Desperate Struggles. Maybe. Actually, I don't know how small our discard pile is. It's not that small. It's not that big, but it's not that small.
Well, I don't know what the storm count is. So
I don't think we're ever gonna know.
It's still on 1d20 though, which probably means it's not for 30.
Yeah.
But maybe after these immortal shapeshifters, maybe it'll be for 30.
Back and forth UVS is like this is good. Yeah, if you're talking about the health totals have been back and forth from like single digits to full.
Corey is like moving stuff around. Okay, it must not be for 30.
Hey, thank you for the 27 months, David. That might be the longest streak. I might have one a bit longer. You left 30 minutes ago and Drew was at 1. I know, we were just talking about that. Isn't that so cool? Drew got back up to like 18 or 20. And I don't think Recovery Girl has dealt damage to him since. He's just been paying it. This is Mikasa's flying knee strike. Yeah. Also known as a Kinshasa.
Are we going to remember the deadlock this time? Because George was in chat and confirmed that Drew just did not say
it. Oh, nice. He's going to remember this time. Prison school? Don't say that. King Ghidorah versus Mothra sounds dope. That sounds so tight. I think I remember watching that too, actually. I think that was on stream and I casted it and it was so tight. Just like, this is cool. I don't care what anyone says, man. This shit's cool. You don't get this often. You know, you only get this in finals now, especially with the time limit. So... I couldn't handle it if this was every game, mind you.
How
Um,
many how many cards are left now? 5?
Less than 10.
Well, Andrew only has 1 card left in his hand, so we're not playing 5 more cards anyway.
Right?
But this move, oh my god, there's a jury. We've always had it, chat. We've always had the jury.
He's been holding it for 20 turns. I think he I think he had it since turn 2, struggling with studies it back once, and has just been like big chilling on it the whole game.
Do we have a struggling with size in the discard to build when this hits? In case there's another move?
Yeah, dude. I've watched Andrew's like skin tone.
No, we get to blow up a desperate struggle, so it doesn't even matter.
I saw Andrew's skin tone like turn 3 shades paler during this match. The life is literally being drained from him. He is being shown a whole new world, a whole new level of universes. He's being shown the peak of universes. This is what it's like at the pinnacle, baby. Full health the whole game, damage reduction a la mode, big throws on a timer that never ends, just like a staircase that never ends. This is peak. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Corey himself, your winner. I have to assume that they're scooping it up. There's no way Corey didn't win this. Did I like Grey Wars? Yes, I did. Yes, I did like Grey Wars. I miss Grey Wars. Damn, congratulations, Corey Nelson. You won the Webcam Warriors. Let's see if we can get a very quick interview with him, guys. Please don't, flame the character if you want, never the player. You guys have been doing good, but just keep in mind, if you want to flame Recovery Girl, that's not the player, keep it separate. But let's see if we can't get you want to do a quick interview, Zach?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Me.
Hey, congratulations.
What else?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I had to turn you up. Do you want to do like a real quick winners interview? I know it's like past 10 o'clock for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I gotta shout out my team.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's if you want to do a face cam or not, it's all good. Just let me know. And I will get it all set up.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Awesome. I think I'm just gonna do it from the webcam overlay because I've been having trouble transferring stuff over. Yeah, there we go. Let me see if I can fix
man, he
this.
looks cool. That's crazy.
Give me one momento. We'll get your beautiful face on here so everyone can see. We'll get this second one out of there. There we go. All right. So first off, once again, congratulations. You've won $100 and 2 boxes of Critical Role Heroes of Exandria. You did it with Recovery Girl on the water symbol. How are you feeling right now, Corey?
Hungry as hell.
Trust me, I feel that. I'm right there with you. Let's talk really quick about the character choice with Recovery Girl. Is this a character that you've been grinding on? Is this a character that you switched to? Is this like a pet pick? What was the choice to go with Recovery Girl?
I've been grinding her for like months and terrorizing my locals because we have.
That's true. The chat was behind you and talking about how you've basically been doing this to them for months and months now at locals.
Yep.
Talk to me about the water symbol. We've seen a lot of life recovery girls, and I think we've seen more good symbol recovery girls, but water is the symbol of choice now. What's the strengths of the water symbol
Yeah.
over the others?
All right. So the life deck, super easy to just get hit for 30. So we don't play that.
Fair.
And if you can't get hit for 30, then you can't lose the game. And then the good
That's
symbol just sucks.
I can't argue with that logic. That seems to track. Zach, do you have any questions for Corey?
How vindicated do you feel about playing Grisha's transformation? Because my team told me that card sucked and I should cut it, and it's in your deck. So
Yeah. So like, who out of your team told you that? Because they're just
all of
wrong.
them.
Yeah. It's a nice 20 damage move, 10 and a half. Makes counting to 34 real easy.
Yeah, I loved your deck. I loved your run. The finals match was fantastic. I think we followed you through the entire top 8, basically. So it was awesome, man. Good job.
I gotta shout out the MGLA, Justin, Spencer, my lawyer Dean, Travis, stuff. I saw Nate in the chat, Andrea, Mac, Devin, Danny, Frank, David. We're all so fucking cool.
Awesome. You love to see it. You love to see the teamwork. You love to see the community. Is this a deck that you're thinking to take to nationals? You don't have to spill the beans necessarily, but you said you've been grinding this for a long time. Is this your nationals deck?
Oh yeah, yep. So if you get paired up into me at Nats, have fun. I will mill you out.
I love that. I love that so much. I'm a huge Recovery Girl fan. I never thought that she would win a webcam event, though. Have you played Recovery Girl in webcam events before? And has the timer been an issue in the past?
No, the biggest thing is keeping up your opponent's pace of play. Once you're good
True.
enough, the deck is brain dead. It plays itself.
That's pretty true. I can't lie with that one. One of the reasons I like the super ultra defensive decks is a lot of times it's like, circle goes in the circle hole, right? You block with the right zone or you reduce to 0, and that's kind of the path to victory. Is there any one card from Attack on Titan 2 or the most recent Challenger decks that you think like changed the way you play this deck, or what has been the most impactful addition recently?
Definitely Devour. Being able to just go back to full on my turn
Mm.
is so good. And no, we just never block. Screw blocking.
Awesome.
That's
Well,
a loser's game.
I'm glad I asked because I don't think I ever would have picked Devour. I think we're gonna let you go unless Zach has any last minute questions. You already had your shout outs. If there's anything else you want to ask Zach before you let this man go get some food.
No, we're all gonna go get food. Congratulations, Corey. See you in Texas.
Thanks, buddy. See you in Texas.
Congratulations once again. It was an amazing run. I love the deck. I love the playstyle. I love the attitude and the vibe. Everything about you says champion to me today, and I cannot wait to see you at Nationals.
Oh yeah.
All right. Have a good one. We're going to let you go.
Later.
All right, folks. That's going to do it for Webcam Warriors. Like I said, I've been having issues transitioning the cameras and all, so I don't want to disconnect at the last minute. But thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the games. You got any shout outs you want to give out, Zach?
Oh yeah, of course. I have to shout out Team Final Round and Jacob with his top 8 performance. It was awesome. And then, if you don't mind a shameless plug, Sam, we have next weekend, if you're in the Southeast at Final Round, we're hosting a South Carolina State Championship.
Ooh.
I don't know what the pricing is. Check Jacob's posts. But yeah, come on out. It's on Saturday.
Awesome stuff. I got to shout out Unfun Stuff. I got to shout out all of my locals, Las Vegas, and I got to shout out Viva Las Foils, TCG, and Undefeated at Locals once again for making this prizing absolutely awesome. I have to shout out everyone who signed up and participated, who made the prizing awesome, and I have to shout out all of you sitting home and watching because if you guys weren't there in Twitch chat, we wouldn't be here broadcasting the game, elevating the community, sharing everything. I got to go close out this event so I can get paid, so I can pay all the players who won cash, so I can get all the boxes I need to buy to cover all the prizing, all the shipping, and things like that. So I'm going to go deal with all the clerical stuff. You guys go get a nice snack, maybe have some dinner, maybe finally go to sleep. We're going to call it here. Look out for more Webcam Warriors events in the future. The formats might change, details might change, but this has been an overwhelming success. I couldn't do it without all of you, and we will see you in the future.